This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2012 Ford F350 crew cab, short bed. It's a 1-ton single rear wheel. It's a 6.7 turbo diesel. It's 4-wheel drive. It's King Ranch, which is leather, the highest grade leather package, and it's got the FX4 off-road suspension package. It has 188,041 miles. It was a new car dealer trade-in to the Jim Click Ford Group. We purchased it. We brought it here, did an inspection. Looks like this. Not much to discuss here. It needed a windshield, and we needed to repair a tear behind the driver side of the rear seat. Rear seat, driver's side. I'll show you that in a minute. It looks great, but it had a big tear in it, and on this truck that would not be acceptable. So I'm going to walk around this truck. I'm going to show you this truck. I'll point at anything I see cosmetically that you might want to look at closer in the photo galleries. I'll start the truck up. We'll go under the hood. When I get over to the passenger side, I'll show you the Kelly Blue Book. I'll show you the Carfax. Everything that we have, you will see, okay? There are no secrets here. We're not trying to pull anything here. We have plenty of people who will be seeing this vehicle online. No need to sell it to somebody in any way other than honestly. So that's what we do. So you're going to see this truck exactly as it is. Then we're going to go on a ride, and I'll discuss how this whole thing works on that ride. That'll be that. The only thing I noticed cosmetically, and this would be really easy to fix, is, of course, it's an Arizona vehicle, so it's got the faded trim here. Either take those off completely, or just buy a can of the white paint and have it matched, and tape that off and spray them. It's pretty easy, but I don't know. Most people, maybe you won't care. I don't know. It's probably about a $15 can of paint and half hour of your life. All right, what else we got here? It's got Michelin's on it. Looks like they're probably 60 or so % in the rear, maybe 80% in the front. So you have plenty of time there. I'm guessing this guy, oh look at that, it's got one of those little flip over things to store more stuff in the bed. That's kind of cool. Really straight truck, really straight. Look at the bumper. I hate when they do that. People like to paint those black. I do not like that. Get some paint thinner and take that off in about 30 seconds. I'm not really sure why people do that. And those emblems are expensive too. I just found out how expensive the other day. See the door moldings? I think that's probably worth actually a half hour of your life, and we'll, you know, call Southwestern Paints with the paint code, and they'll make you up a can and you can fix it. All right, let's see, what do the miles say? 188,059 miles. There you go. My guys give me a truck with, it's not that low. It's about an eighth of a tank. There's your Ford stamp there, so you know the fender's original. That's beautiful. I don't see any blow by at all there. Wish I had longer arms though for these videos. There's your Ford stamp there. Stickers where they belong, right here. So you know this is all original parts up front. That's important for obvious reasons, right? All right. Window, door locks. Let's see. Seat forward, back. Let's see, down, up. Seat back forward. And back, Let's see, you got the King Ranch seats here, right? All right, as promised, here's your Carfax right here. History of events affecting this vehicle's value. Basically, they blend the Carfax and the Kelley Blue Book, and they come up with $27,290. Okay. There's the VIN. No accidents reported. One owner. Did this Carfax 11/5/19. I did it yesterday, late yesterday. It didn't come back from detail until now. It's one owner. No Gallus. Then it was in Scottsdale. So you had some rich rancher up in, that's that. Not much of a Carfax, huh? Some rich rancher in Nogales decided that they were gonna sell this thing, trade it in at Jim Click. Drive it and take good care of it too. There you go. There's your Kelley Blue Book. 188,000 miles. They say the typical listing price would be for this truck would be $24,789 with a range of 21.4 to 26.6. 26.6 even sounds low. 24.7 sounds really low. 21 sounds ridiculous. This truck is worth a lot more than that. All right, let me window. See, East Coasters, this is what a truck looks like from Arizona. Right here. Got the air blowing cold out of those vents. Go around to the other side and I'll show you the repairs that we did on the seat. I think our guys did a really good job. I'll tell you right where it was torn and damaged. It had something spilled like right here and right here. So I think that they had to put in a new piece right here and this piece. So, but as you can see, they did a hell of a job. All right, window. This truck is beautiful. I cannot believe, you know, they can't sell any vehicles, the new car dealers, on their used car property when they have over 100,000 miles or when they're over 10 years old. So this one's definitely over 100,000 in there, over 100,000 miles. They can't get their finance companies to finance the deals. That's why they can't do it. Now, if they really wanted to, obviously they could, but they're lame, so they don't. I'm sure that people looking at this truck can get their credit unions or their banks to loan on this truck, especially when they see the price we're selling at. We're gonna try to make as much money as we possibly can. Out, in. All right, so the mirrors go out and in. That's matters, by the way. Mirrors are expensive on these guys. They don't work. $600 a piece to be exact. Forward, that's why you want to see them work. Forward, back, up, down, tilt forward and back. This seat looks awesome. I mean, the driver's seat looks great. Very little wear on the steering. A little bit of one right here. Usually the whole thing is just hammered, but this thing looks good. Pedals up and down. Tilt wheel, up and down. Boom, boom. Alright. Get in here. Somebody's got the air turned all the way up in here. Turn that down. It's a freaking hurricane of cold air, which is better than a hurricane of hot air. I've had that for the whole summer, so. All right, let's see. All right, what do we got? We got navigation. Yep, there's navigation. How do we get back to the map? Boom. I don't know. Like this? I can see the map up here. I don't know. I can see the map, so somehow you have to mess with this thing to get it all going right. Radio.
Safe at thousands of locations. So when you fill up,
there's your radio from the steering controls.
They've got your back.
Change the station. Alright, so that all works fine. Let's see. Here's your rear window. Moonroof. see what else we got going on in here. Do we have any other bells and whistles here? We got the tow. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. Tow is on, right? And then tow is off. Boom. Let's see. I'm gonna say okay to that. We'll go through the gauges here. Oil temp, compass. We'll go down to trip. We don't need that. Fuel economy. You don't need. No, that's kind of cool because you got the compass thing. Trailer setting. That. Boom, boom, boom. Information. That's that. I like it better on this one. That one looks cooler. All right. Let's see what else. Trailer stuff. That all works fine. Air. We know that works. It works good. All right. I think that's about it. Let's see. Now put it into neutral. We're gonna go to 4 low. Shift in progress. Go into 4 low. Advanced track goes off when you're in 4 low. Let's drive in 4 low and reverse in 4 low. Perfect. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go to 4 high. Shift in progress. Advanced track is on. When you go into 4-wheel high, the advanced track turns on. So now we're driving 4 high, reversing 4 high. By the way, there's your backup camera. Okay. Now we go to neutral. Now we're gonna go back to 2-wheel drive. Shift in progress. Boom, we're in 2-wheel drive. All right, let's go for a ride. If you come to Tucson and drive this truck home, it's a badass truck. It needs nothing. You're going to pay the following. You're gonna pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.6% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price and that's it. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing, okay? If you are gonna pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file, and we will mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope, we mail it in, all right? You'll have the truck shipped to you. You already have the title from the mail when it arrives. You'll just take the truck and the title you got in the mail to your motor vehicles. This thing runs great. This is a beautiful truck. What a nice ride for a 1-ton on terrible roads we're on. Unbelievable. Nice truck. There's a reason they were so expensive brand new. It's because they're still expensive when they're used because they're great. Let's see. Deposit. Please make sure you get your deposit in. Deposit's $500. Once we have your deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Deposit means that you're the owner and no one else can buy it. Okay, so get that deposit in. This thing runs like it's got 20,000 miles on it. I've only driven, I don't know, 10 or 20,000, more than that, probably more than that, probably more than 20,000 diesel trucks in my life in the last 40 years, and this one runs in the top 1%. Runs great. These 6.7s are unbelievable. Anyway, last part of every video I do, if you watch the video, any video online, thousands of them that I've done, you can look at 40 or 50 of them really quickly right off of our webpage. Go to the last 2 or 3 minutes of any of them, and you'll including this one, you'll hear me say this: we don't have salesmen, so that's not in the price of the vehicle. You're not paying for salesmen. You're not paying for a bottled water with our name on it. You're not paying for a lounge where you can hang out all day and play video games and eat scones and have an attendant talk to you. We don't have a great zip code like they do at the auto mall down the street from us. You saw where we came from. We got this horrible 4-wheel drive pavement road in the hood. So you're not paying for our zip code either, okay? That saves you all a bunch of money, right? Because we don't charge you for that like they do. They also know that if they sell you a vehicle and it breaks, you're gonna show up at their front door and want it fixed. Well, part of joining the Wheel Kinetics buying club is to you have to acknowledge the fact that you are not going to ask for a check when something breaks, because we know for a fact, because we're living the real world, that every vehicle on the road right now is going to break. Sooner or later, everything breaks, and when it breaks, you will be fixing it, okay, with your money, whether it's the day you buy it or 10 years from now. We're saving you a bunch of money up front. just consider that if something happens, you know, whether it's a window motor or radio or an injector or whatever it is, that you understand that you are the owner and that you're going to fix it. If that doesn't work for you, there's not a single vehicle in our very full property, which, by the way, makes this truck a lot cheaper. I can't even get this thing turned around. We got so many cars in here. So I'm gonna go in reverse. I'm trying to get myself out of this mess. We're full. So please buy some vehicles from us. I'm sure that that's gonna help it be a lot cheaper than it should be also. This truck, in my opinion, is a $27,000 or $28,000 truck. And I guarantee you it's gonna be thousands less than that because of what we're doing right now. We got no room. I guess I'm gonna double park here. Huh. Got a lot of nice rigs though. I'll tell you what though, this one I think is, I'm looking around here, there's a 12 or 11 right there. This is the nicest truck we have, for sure. All right, anyway, there we go. Safely wedged. That's a nice truck too, that Dodge, but I like this one better. Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.